Hey now, everyone. Welcome to round 5 of the AOSX Amateur Series. As always, SX Corey here on the call, joined by Talon 214, and at least for this race, it's Vapor 740 will be on commentary with me. We're back after a 1 week break here at the midway point of the season, and we're getting ready to kick things off here tonight with our first of 2 heat races. And I'm just getting out invites, and we'll be off and running here. All right, so let me make sure we got all of our boys in here. So we got 20 people here qualifying tonight. I have a fat friend as your top qualifier with a 102.339. Last round's winner, Dynamic Snipes, comes in second with a 102.710. It's Vapor with a 102.739. And Rick Rock with a 102.911. Freddie QX11 rounds out the 102s with a 102.981. And then we have quite a few, I think 4 103s, some 104s, and then starts to trail off from there. But we're in for a good night of racing here, folks. We'll be off and running here once we just get these last invites out, and then we'll be good to go. Bear with me 1 second. Just need to post on the Instagram that we're up. The Instagrams. All right. We're live with round 5 action.
This would be a perfect time for sponsors like Seal Savers to ask for a small ad square that we can announce while Corey is setting this up.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So we are good to go. Let's see. 10 riders. Yep. All right. We got all 10 boys in here. Lance is the only one we're waiting on to ready up here. And for those of you that do not recall last round's events, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a recap. Last round, round 4 from AOSX Pittsburgh, we had Dynamic Snipes taking the win, Rick Rock second place, and Freddie QX11 with his AOSX debut rounding out the podium. And in our points, we had a change of the guard here. So the Fat Friends are still at the top of the point standings, but I'm the Fat Friend has now taken a 3-point lead over his teammate and fellow I gotta assume they're both diabetic. I have a Fat Friend. He has 70 points too. I'm the Fat Friend 73. Rick Rock has moved himself into third in the point standings, I should say. He's only 6 points back for second with 64. And Dynamic Snipes, even though he missed round 3, he is right there, and he's got 2 wins on the season, so he's our first repeat winner. He won rounds 2 and 4. He's at 62 points, and then we got Goon with 57, Cheese 56, Luke Sparks and Samuel YZB tied for 7th with 55, and then it trails off a little bit there. But we're in for a great night of racing here, folks. Again, thank you once again for tuning in. We're back and ready to hit the second half of the season strong here. And we're here at AOSX Charlotte by Beansmoke. Great track here, lots of line variation here. And we're getting ready to get things started. So our boys are ready. They're good to go. Let's rock. Let's rock? Really? What the heck accent was that?
Blame your ex.
Jeez. All right. And so once again, folks, if you are new to our stream here, into the format, we have 2 10-minute heat races. Taking the top 5 from each heat race, they will qualify directly to the A main. The other riders will go on to the B main and fight it out for the final 2 transfer spots. So it serves as a B main / LCQ, but they are points paying positions. So do note, those of you in that LCQ, unfortunately, if you're in there, don't quit, man. Accumulate those points. I know Luke Sparks rage quit last round in the LCQ, and he lost a huge chunk of points. He would have, I believe, finished like 3rd overall in that LCQ, and he ended up taking an 11th. So lots of points left on the table for Luke there. Just, again, remember, if you do not make it directly from the heat, go to the LCQ B main, and even if you don't qualify top 2, you still have a shot at making it. So, or you still have a shot at redeeming your points at least and salvaging the night. All right, let's go. We're boys are ready to go. Let's drop the gate. Remember, 10 minutes plus 1 lap, top 5. Moving on to the A main. Here we have our second overall qualifier, Dynamic Snipes, with that 102.7. We're going to go on board with him here, and he opts for the. And he gets a bad stop there. But no, that's not Samuel. Oh my God, someone's lagging there on that green bike.
Oh, Dynamic got the whole shot after all.
Yep, so Dynamic Snipes gets the whole shot, and that may be all she wrote here, folks, for those trying to hopefully get another heat race. When Dynamic Snipes off to an early lead. Whoa, and he whips off the whoops there, so it almost goes down, but stays on 2 wheels. Last week's second place finisher, Rick Rock, with a good start. He's in second. We got Samuel YZB, Savvy Lance, and Willie Bars looking to get back into the A main after a unfortunate performance last week or last round at AOSX. We got Chameleon, Beansmoke making the pass on him. Samuel YZB has fallen back off. He's outside looking in now. Then we got Luke Sparks, Peen Boy, and Tackman rounding out the top 10 here. But up front, your first to the finish line will be Dynamic Snipes as he leads us into the first full lap. Rick Rock, though, keeping him honest right there. He's not letting him get away, so good to see that. Savalance, Beansmoke, and Samuel YZB back into a transfer spot. He has moved himself back up into 5th. And we're going to stay here and watch. Oh, and as I say that, Samuel goes down into the whoops, or into the tough blocks, I should say. So that puts Chameleon into that final transfer, but Willie Bars looks to make quick work of him. And Chameleon cuts him off, takes the inside. Good way to cut off the lane there, Chameleon, I should say.
Got to point out the freaking lead that Dynamic and Rick Rock are pulling right now. They've almost got a full lane.
Yeah, Rick Rock and
double crash.
Yeah, so Chameleon and Samuel YZB both go off the track there. Oh, Willie Bars must have gone down too.
A racer tonight?
Yep, it's Vapor joining us.
What lane do you think is the hardest so far, at least for you, on the track?
Oh, absolutely. However you want to hit it, but it seems to be the quickest line through it is to the long rhythm is to double, triple quad, and it is not fun because after the second double, in order to hit that triple, you kind of just have to ask for God's blessing and some Red Bull wings to make that triple. Because if you don't make it, then you're absolutely casing that quad, and it's going to hurt.
And I will just say that I respectfully disagree that there is a faster way through that rhythm section than what he just described.
Well, you told me to hit that line, so that's your fault. You're a bad owner.
No, I said it was a different option. You asked for what lines are there. You double, triple your way through that section, sir.
So you do think that the triple, like making it 3 jumps, is faster?
Yeah, double,
like
triple.
Just tried to do, but he cases it and allows Savvy to get right by him.
And Willie Bars leaves the room.
That's faster. So, he must have got fed up with it.
Silence over the bars.
Yeah, it went a little too heavy on that triple and landed front wheel on that bump. That bump will get you if you're not paying attention.
Meanwhile,
Dynamic pulled away from Rick Rock,
pulling an Axis-sized lead.
Okay, so Willie Bars lagged out. It looks like Willie will get you in the B main LCQ, so don't worry about it, man. We'll get you an invite. But we're about 4 minutes into this first of 2 heat races here tonight. Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is round 5 action from AOSX
for third,
Charlotte.
4th, 5th right now.
And again,
pretty close.
That's the second time I've highlighted Samuel, and he's gone down immediately, so I feel bad
Maybe
from there.
we should ignore him.
Yeah, I mean, those 3 just kind of need to stay calm, otherwise Luke Sparks is going to catch him and make a move for that final transfer on Samuel.
Yep, Luke Sparks here. Too. This is a wild card here tonight. Going into round 4, he was 3rd in the point standings, and he actually has a couple podiums on the season already, and unfortunately for him, he didn't even get to make the A main. Last Last round was wacky. We had, I believe, 4 guys in our top 10 points that didn't even qualify for the A main. It was just chaos all
I'm
around.
not even sure what went on last weekend. I'm not sure how any of that
Oh.
happened.
Oh no, that's a lapper. Oh no, it's not.
Looks like Samuel YZB gets by Savvy Lance for 4th. So right now, here is the bubble position. We got Savvy Lance right now in 5th, trying to get back by Samuel YZB. But Luke Sparks
What's
is
our
looking.
battle here coming around to the swing arm? I see 2 people going at it.
That is Chameleon and Peen Boy.
Okay. I didn't know if that was for position or not. They really were bumping and dots were crossing and flipping and flopping.
Yeah, it is for position, but unfortunately, not the right positions there. 7th and 8th.
Nope.
Oh, Samuel with. They go for the different
Ooh,
lines there.
ooh,
Oh, somehow
ooh.
doesn't crash.
Wow, Savvy with the pass though.
They both go for the. Oh! Savvy
Wow,
Lance
Samuel, what a save.
taking a dirt sample there, going over the bars, and he's gonna now. With that crash, Luke Sparks is right up on him for that final transfer spot as we have just passed the halfway mark here, folks, in our first of 2 heat races. Again, we got Dynamic Snipes here, round 4 winner, out front, checked out. Last week's second place finisher, Rick Rock 90, he's in second, clear of everyone. Then we got Bean Smoked, who's been putting in a couple practice sessions from what we've been told, and he's ready to go. He wants to get himself back in that A main. He's in 3rd right now. Oh, and it looks like Savvy Lance went down, so that is gonna put Luke Sparks, and unfortunately for him, he crashes right into a Dragon's Back. So, on top of crashing, he loses those spots and that speed. And here we go. Is Samuel going to crash again with us going on him? We'll see. But he's going for
Inside of
3rd.
Let's see if Bean rides clean. Let's see if he's
Cuts
gotten any
off the
better at learning how to
line.
ride.
So Bean goes for the double, triple quad. Hits it pretty well, but well, they actually both go for that same line. So I'd be interested to see an A main, watching 2 guys hit the separate lines, one going quad, one going triple, and see how that pans out.
I think a lot of that would have to do with the, like you were saying earlier when we were talking the wheelie scrubbing. I think in order for the more technical line to be fast, you have to be good and you have to be consistent with the wheelie scrubs.
Exactly, yeah.
Seems like you got to get a lot of pop to get that triple because of how small the lip is for it.
Yeah,
to get that double in.
That's the big thing, is getting that pop, because it's not easy.
So we're going to go back here and give these guys a little bit of love right here in 7th and 8th. Peen Boy and Chameleon have been battling it out most of this race, actually, so far. So,
Is it a 2?
yeah.
Alright then.
So we're letting them ride the 2-stroke. It's kind of been
Yeah.
proven
I mean,
that there's really no
yeah,
benefits to it anymore.
Yeah.
If there ever was,
by all
honestly.
means.
It may have just
I
been
mean,
personal
you know how
preference.
it is when something new comes out, it's always better.
Newer
least
is
for a
always
month.
better. That is correct. Oh, a Chameleon creates his own line there. Saves it somehow.
How in the world?
Oh!
He
Okay.
just says, no, we're going to stop here.
I think these guys are just having some fun over here.
Chameleon probably felt bad and decided to let him go by there after cutting him off. Or
Yeah,
they're
I
just
think-
waiting for each other.
Yeah, I think they're just
Messing
having
around.
fun. Then we got
Good
poor
on them for
Tackman
being
over
good
here.
Sports.
The
Poor
Cali, it looks
Tackman.
like.
But up front, your leader, Dynamic Snipes, whole shot and checked out. Rick Rock kept him honest for
Let's get
about
that
2 or 3
triple
laps.
line as well.
Yep, see?
Got it smooth.
You got it really clean
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So
I
Snipes
guess
is going to
I'll have to
have,
try it again.
let's see, a minute and a half plus a lap to go. So we're going to have 3 to go. He will not come to the white flag next lap. But Rick Rock still running
Rick Rock.
solid there.
He was
Samuel.
hitting that, slow glitch, the timeout.
Yeah, Samuel YZB is trucking along. He is catching Rick Rock, so we may have a battle for second here before the end of this moto. Bean Smoked has fallen back to 4th here. As you recall, Samuel got by him about 2 laps ago. And Luke Sparks is now clear of Savvy Lance right now. Savvy Lance is just going across the start straight, and Luke is way the hell over here. So, as I say that, he goes
Oh,
down.
jeez.
But it's going to take about 30 more of those for him to cop up that spot.
Yeah. Savvy looked like he had the speed to make it, but he just made too many mistakes by going off track or hitting tough blocks and just
I'd say
messing
at this
himself
point
up.
he's probably got himself frustrated now. He can't hit his lines.
Yeah. Probably trying to push a little too hard outside his comfort zone and getting in his own head.
Roxon.
True that.
Goon.
Yeah, also Goon. 105, slower than Willie. Shut up, you're not allowed to talk.
Wow.
Alright, so
I just ran
unfortunately,
it because my number's 105.
there you go. Alright, so up front again, we're going to stick on Dynamic Snipes. He's going to come to the white flag here, and he's also going to lap Tackman, it looks like.
My goodness, he's got a section and a half lead on Rick Rock, almost 2.
Yep. Dynamic Snipes is kind of making a case to get bumped up to pros, not going to lie. But we also...
right, for some reason, Axis was supporting him, so if that tells you anything.
And last season, we did have Grotti dominate the amateur class, but he didn't quite make a impression in pros. So
there's that huge gap that he just wasn't ready for to move up.
Yeah.
The bad part is that back when I was playing like crazy is when he was on the AMs, and I mean, we raced pro, I couldn't touch him, and he still wasn't able to keep up.
Yep, and we're here. We're taking the white flag again, folks. Just tuning in. Welcome to round 5 of the AOSX Amateur Series. We are in the middle, well, the end, final lap of heat number 1 of the night here tonight. 2 heats. Again, our top 5 will be transferring on directly to the A main. The rest will be on to the B main, where they will fight it out for the final 2 transfer spots to join the others in the A. Again, the LC key will be points paying position, so again, if you don't make it top 2, you're still going to accumulate points. So if you have a bad night, point salvaging opportunity. But we got Dynamic Snipes going to take another heat race win. Rick Rock is going to come home in second, most likely, unless he falters here once or twice. Let's take a look and see what Rick Rock's doing in this rhythm section. This is going to be the topic of the evening.
Wants to prove his point.
Yeah.
So he does hit the triple.
Yeah, fuck you.
Cases, though.
He cases, though, yeah. You have to get that first triple.
That's the problem, is you got to hit it just perfect. And
then Samuel cases the quad run.
What about Bean? What does he do?
I believe he was tripling, yeah.
Oh,
Bean hit it
shit.
perfect. Oh, whoa.
Bean almost quads there where he shouldn't have been.
Gave her the beans a little too much.
Ooh, he had some extra
excuse
beans.
the pun. He gave it the bean smoke.
Big old fatty over the triple, too.
Yep. Oh, and
he's
giving
probably
the
just
people...
happy to finally make an A main.
And he gives the people a
now
nose
he's rubbing it in. Giving
So
him the people's elbow.
So your top 5 here tonight, folks, in our first of 2 heat races. We got Dynamic Snipes taking home the win. We got Rick Rock, Samuel YZB, Bean Smoked, and Luke Sparks moving on. We got Savage Lance, JGR Small Peen Boy, Chameleon, Tackman, and Willie Bars. They will be in the LCQ. Willie Bars had the lag out there, but we'll get him an opportunity to still make the show.
Interesting enough to look at the times on that. Dynamic Snipes only ran on 102.9 that time, and Rick Rock only ran on 103.4.
Samuel Wisey with a 102.777, so he had a faster lap than any of them.
Yeah, that's quite interesting to see the lap time difference just being in a race.
Yep.
Maybe because they didn't have competition, they weren't pushing, I'm not sure.
Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and get the second heat race underway here, folks. We're going to go ahead and get our invites out in our second heat race. This will include our top overall qualifier for the evening, our second place in the point standings. I have a fat friend with a 102.339, your top qualifier. Both of the fat friends, actually. They are both in this heat race, so we'll see how that goes, if the track is big enough for the both of them.
You really like making it difficult on me to make it, don't you?
Of course. And we got Goon in here. Freddy's. Wow, this is a stacked heat race.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, you're not helping, Corey.
And Cheesehead. Holy crap.
Not as bad.
I was going to say, that help you out a little?
Goon is like, okay, now I feel better.
Like, whew, much better now.
Just playing cheese, that's motivation, bro.
He's going to come wipe the floor with you now.
I mean, he almost did last week, bro. Actually, I think he
Turn,
did.
just
Didn't he
wipes
beat
him
me?
across the map.
He did beat you. Yeah.
Yeah, he beat me last round. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, but to be fair, you also threw it away like about 20,000 times.
I know, bro. I was up front for a minute and then just dumb. Tonight's gonna just be a point salvage night for me. I can feel it. I'm not doing good on this track, even though I'm like relatively quick. I can't stay on two wheels for long.
It seems like it tends to be a trend, even with the top guys. They were having trouble. It's just a really technical track. You have to hit the
It's
lines.
the corners, man. I really like. I'm just having problems with the corners. None of the lines are giving me problems, but like the corner going into like that flat corner going into the long section. If you're not out wide to at least hit that double, like, you know, if you're hugging inside too much, you get like that weird scrub out glitch or whatever.
Yeah.
Ugh.
How ironic MTJ is here.
What's ironic
I didn't
about
even know
that?
he signed up.
Yeah, he messaged me privately.
Oh.
Swerve. Yo, I'm supposed to be buying a robot for my son from that guy. He makes some sweet models.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sweart's a good dude. I raced with him on the DMR series on PC. Got him over
I need
here
to get-
to
You want to know something
PlayStation.
hilarious?
What?
Through the North American general chat for ESX, Kimazin hit me up and said he had been watching me and the other guys on AOSX and wanted to know if I had a PC and wanted to run DMR.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, but no, because I don't want to spend the money to buy the game.
No, you can get it for like $20 right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It might be worth it.
Paper
I
ready
don't
up.
know.
All right, boys. We are ready to go. All of our
Peace out.
riders are in here, so it'll be 50-50. We got 10 riders. 5 will be moving on directly to the A main. The rest on to the LCQ. Again, we have our points leader in here. I'm the Fat Friend, along with our second place in the points. I have a Fat Friend. We also have Goon, Vapor, Freddy, Cheese, Bump Nobbies, MTJ92. Welcome to the show. Good to have you here with us tonight on the KTM. He's the rebel here. Everyone else on a Husky. And then we got Sword and Aaron Stees rocking the Mookie dreads on his bike. I saw that earlier in qualifying. That made me chuckle there. Good stuff. All right. We are ready to go. So let's see. Collisions. No, that's not. So again, we are by being smoked. This is going to be heat number 2. And we will be taking our top 5. The rest onto the
Alright,
B main
fellas.
/LCQ. Good luck, good.
Thanks.
Don't choke. Yeah, this is going to be a good race, folks. I think there'll be some tighter racing in this one. Heat 1, everyone kind of spread out pretty much after the first 4 or 5 laps. Here, though, I think we're in for some good battling here.
Those fat friends in here.
Yep, we got the Fat Friends. I don't believe they've been in the same heat race so far in the Amateur Series, so I could be wrong. You can fact check me on that one, but I don't think they've raced each other in a heat. But we'll see if the track's wide enough for the two of them.
I don't know.
Spoilers, it's
At
not.
least to start.
All right, so we're going to be on board with our points leader. I'm the Fat Friend, rocking that red plate, thinking it's McDonald's
Oh,
fry can.
Goon, I think, out there with the whole shot. Big jump.
Oh,
Oh, and Cheese killed him.
Cheese.
And Cheese killed him. Wow.
Well,
Freddy QX out front then.
So
Goon had
Freddy
the massive hole
QX11 was a beneficiary there of Cheesehead going full Goon there
Yeah.
and taking out Goon, no pun intended.
Goon, Michael Lessie, whole shot it. Guessed it
Then
perfectly.
it's Vapor has made the pass on Freddy and into the lead on the blue kit there. We got Freddy. Goon has moved himself up into third.
Oh, the fat friends. They
Oh.
squeezed everybody off.
Yep, Fat Friends.
There's not enough
Unfortunately,
room.
the track was not. Oh, and I think he got a really bad reset. Yeah, so Fat Friend got stuck behind the tough block or behind the berm. Oh, and Bump Nobbies just completely died. But Can the Fat Friend pick off a couple of guys here in the rhythm section? He sends it for the quad, does not get it, but he's still able to move himself back into 7th. So coming up, your first to the finish line will be Freddy QX11. So he gets back by Vapor. So he's in the lead, and he's got himself about a 1.5 second, 2 second lead now. Oh, and Vapor just eats a freaking dirt sample there, jumping over the finish line. He falls back in the 4th. I Have a Fat Friend has moved himself into 3rd, but he makes a mistake there in that little rhythm section on the tables. Aaron Stees, look at this guy go, man. Aaron Stees, welcome to the show. He is right now currently in back. Yep, look at that Mookie flow going right there, man. Good to see it. Aaron, we've been racing with him for quite a long time, and it's good to see him putting in a good ride. Hopefully, for his sake, that he can put together a couple clean laps here and hold off. But we got a couple of big heavy hitters up here. We got Cheesehead on his tail right now in 6th. We got Sword in 7th. Bump Nobbies. Our points leader, I'm the Fat Friend, in 9th right now, making the move into 8th. He has some ground to cover there, but again, it's still very early in this race. We're only about 2 minutes and 15 seconds in. This is a 10-minute plus 1 lap race, so no need to hit the panic button just yet. He can see Steve's right there in his front there, so plenty of time here. Oh, looks like somebody went down. Oh, it's Bump Nobby. So Bump Nobby goes off the track, and now MTJ92 looking to make the pass there and move himself in at 9th. Man, Fat Friend, that's the 2nd lap in a row he's messed up that section. So I guess that step-on, step-off section is a little tougher than what we gave it credit for, huh?
Had one too many burgers before the thing. Can't hop off the tables.
Maybe say, Sword. Looks like he may have lagged out there. So Sword, if he did lag out, we'll get you into the LCQ, my friend. Don't worry about that. Sorry it happened, but you know you'll get a shot here. And Cheese had taken a interesting line there. I mean, it worked kind of
the entire way through. Lost time to A-Ring, but
yeah, Sword won't get you, man.
Back of Freddy right now.
So I'd love to see the Milestone servers apparently doing their thing yet again. Causing some lag outs here, but up front we got a battle, folks. We're about 3.5 minutes into this second of 2 heat races. We got Freddy QX11 out front. Goon, though, putting in a charge, and he's looking to get himself his first heat win of the season. It's Vapor currently holding down 3rd. The 3 of these guys have broken away from the rest of the field. I Have a Fat Friend kind of riding his own race. He's in limbo between
Freddy
these
went
guys.
down, giving Goon the lead.
Oh, and a nice square from Vapor there. That was a great move, but Freddy gets him right back. And Vapor cases that section, so now Vapor's going to have to double, and yep, and he goes over the bars. I saw that coming. So we're going back up front here because Goon has made the pass. Freddy, like Talon mentioned, Freddy made a mistake, and Goon was able to move himself into the lead. But Freddy narrowed that gap quick, and he makes the pass on the inside. Oh, and Goon hits the tough blocks and goes down. So Goon falls back into 2nd. He may lose 3rd. Yes, he does. Or may lose 2nd. He does. I Have a Fat Friend. Hit another gear there.
I'm the Fat Friends on Cheese right now for the final transfer. They both got by Aaron. Now they're battling for the last transfer spot into the main. Good
call out there, Talon. Yeah, so I'm the Fat Friend, our points leader. He is currently on the outside looking in, but as we just hit the halfway mark here of our second heat race, he is in a great position here following Cheesehead. He just needs to honestly just be patient and bide his time, and he'll get by Cheesehead most likely here. No offense to Cheese, but lap times are quite a bit different there. Well, actually, dang. Oh. And Fat Friend goes for it. Oh, and Cheese gets reset too. Dang.
Fat Friend saw the opening, he went for it, and Cheese just squeezed off a little late.
And look who's back in the picture.
Reset.
Mookie Stees over here. He's back in it. So we got him back here. Then we got
Freddy, getting able to check out.
Yeah, so Freddy has pretty much opened himself a sizable 6-7 second lead now. I Have a Fat Friend is now in 2nd with Goon and Vapor 3rd and 4th. But the battle is right here, folks, with I'm the Fat Friend, your points leader, moving into 5th. That final transfer spot. Cheesehead on the outside looking in. Cheese has the speed. He can put down some 102s here, so he just needs to put his head down and put in a couple clean laps. But don't forget, if either of these guys makes a mistake, Steez is right here ready to capitalize. Oh, my God. I thought he just flew out the track with the lag just doing its thing, apparently. Oh. And Goon battling it out here for second with Fat Friend. Oh, and he gets off track there and it slows him up a bit. So we're going to stay on here.
Out there, pushing it so much, going off track and getting all squirrely.
Right. Yeah, we're going to stay on here for the time being. There's nice battle brewing here. Oh, actually, as I say that, no, that's Cheese and Steez. So, Cheese and Steez. Looks like Cheese must have made a little bit of a mistake, probably in that rhythm section. Probably cased and had to kind of whoop section through it, because that allows I'm the Fat Friend to open up the gap there, and he opts for the over triple onto the table there.
Vapor, if you can hear me, dude, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to sit still so you could go around me.
Losing a bunch of time to
Bad
Goon.
choice. Are you still back
In
there?
the graph, surviving the Fat Friend now.
And because he admitted guilt.
Sorry about that.
Literally. All right. Oh, and our point. Oh, and Vapor falls back into 5th. So the Fat Friends have now moved up into the top half here. We got Freddy out front still. I have a Fat Friend. Goon. I'm the Fat Friend. It's Vapor, and now Cheesehead's still in 6th. So he, unfortunately for him, is still in that really rough spot. First rider out. And then Aaron Steez keeping him honest. Aaron Steez, look at him go, man.
Got the dreads hanging out and everything.
Yep.
Threw the hair out.
Even if he doesn't make the main event tonight, honestly, this is probably one of his best rides he's put together in a long time. So great to see that from him. Every week getting a little better and better. But going back up here, oh, Vapor taking that position from on the Fat Friend with authority there. What a move. That was a hell of a wheelie strip there.
Looks like Goon's trying to get by the other Fat Friend up front.
Yep. But Vapor right now took it personal, apparently, and he looks like he's seeing red right now, literally, because he sees Goon, who's rocking red.
Red versus blue.
And Goon, as I say that, makes the pass. Oh, we got... Oh, man. I have a Fat Friend hits Goon, and it screws him up there. And that lets Vapor climb right back up on them. So what's Vapor going to do? Oh, he skies it out, but he cannot get the section down. So does I'm the Fat Friend. They both mess up that section. This one has been eating riders alive all night. And in all doing so, it looks like Cheese actually made his way through that rhythm section clean, because he is pulled right back up on these guys. So we got a minute plus a lap to go. Where is Freddy? So he's here. We're going to... Yeah, he's going to come around before.
2 laps?
Yeah, so it'll be 2 to go once Freddy crosses the finish line here. Oh, nice pass there from I Have a Fat Friend.
Unless Freddy waits, because Freddy has a big gap to second.
Yeah, he's up, according to the clock here, 17 seconds already on these guys. But we got Goon and I Have a Fat Friend putting on a show. Throw a whip, folks. Come on. But unfortunately for them, with this battle, that's allowing... Oh, and I Have a Fat Friend hits the top blocks and falls back into 4th. And his teammate, points leader on the Fat Friend, moves into 4th. Fat Friend has fallen into 5th. And Cheesehead right there. So Cheese desperately needs to hit this rhythm section. And he messes it up right from the get-go. Damn, Cheese. That was his chance. That was his chance.
Come on, dude.
But we got the fatties over here. Somehow they both get over the triple together. Oh, and he gets reset. So I'm the Fat Friend gets reset there. He went a little too wide on the start straight. Jeez, how in the world do you case the finish line?
How do you... the finish line, come on, dude. Casing that, you shouldn't even be allowed in the main if you're casing the finish.
So we got 2 to go here. We're going to keep our eyes on Cheesehead and see if he can hunt down I'm the Fat Friend. Mind you, our points leader as well. And get that final transfer spot. Otherwise, Cheesehead is off. Oh, and he goes off the track. So your points leader goes off the track, gets reset over the triple. Cheesehead has moved himself into that 5th and final transfer spot. A lap and a half to go here, folks. This is going to get pretty damn interesting here. Oh, Cheese comes up short there. So let's see. They both go for the double. Oh. Okay, so neither of them get a clean run through that rhythm section, but Cheesehead looks like he came out a little bit smoother there. Then up front here, we got Vapor, and I have a Fat Friend in a nice battle for third and fourth. But up front here, as we hit the white flag, Freddy QX11 putting in the work. He is gapping the field here. He's got quite the gap on Goon. Vapor and Fat Friend are battling out for third and fourth right now. Cheese holding down fifth, though, so we're going to sit on the Fat Friend here for the remainder of this lap and see. It may come down to that final rhythm section to see who can actually hit it clean and or make the fewest mistakes going into it.
If
But
that
these
man
right
could get
there,
that triple after the double in, I'm pretty sure he could get Cheese by the end of it.
yeah, we may see a nice little pass there at the finish there,
Yeah.
final turn. Let's see. Here we go. Moment of truth. So Cheese cases. Fat Friend hits it clean. Triple. Oh, and he cases.
Oh, cases. If he made that clean, he would have definitely caught Cheese.
Yep. Freddy QX11 is your heat number 2 winner. Goon comes home in second. Oh, Fat Friend. I have a Fat Friend comes home in third. Vapor fourth, and Cheese will hold on and take home that fifth and final transfer spot directly into the A main. Your points leader, I'm the Fat Friend, will be off to the LCQ, ladies and gentlemen. So last week it was I have a Fat Friend going into the points lead and not making the A main, and now his teammate. Oh my God, Steezer, my dude.
Obliterating Bump Nobby.
I would like it to be known that that was completely unintentional. What happened with me and Vapor? I Corey
Dude,
360'd, and usually when I move, I
absolutely
block the
hate
track,
you.
so I just tried to stay straight on and stay as skinny as possible, and he still got me.
I hate you.
That was my fault.
Yes, it was.
But good race, Vapor.
I'd had a lot better
Alright,
race if I didn't have to clip Freddie Q for what he did to me. Y'all can hear me, can't you?
Yeah, we can. We're just not acknowledging you.
Okay, I just want to make sure you were being rude and that I wasn't muted for some reason. I don't remember how to get to my gallery.
Alright, sorry. I just had to make a post in the Discord
Alright,
reminding everyone that
press the
this
share button.
B main
Go all
LCQ
the way
is
to
for
the left.
points. So again, if you do not make the top 2, if you don't qualify, still try for a third. Try to get your best overall position possible because it's for points. You want to salvage as much as you can, especially our points leader. Again, I'm the Fat Friend. Will be in this B main LCQ. So we're in for quite the showdown here, folks. So just at first glance, we got. Let me go ahead and get these invites out. Savalance. Savalance, JGR, Chameleon, Tacman. Okay, Chameleon, Tacman. Chameleon. I'm the Fat Friend, MTJ. Cool. JGR. And Willy Bars. Alrighty, and then, oops, whatever. There he is. J Small Peen. Always funny saying that. Steezer, Bump Nobbies, and Sword. All right, invites are out, so we're just waiting for the boys to file in here. We will be dropping the gate for our LCQ/B main. This will take the top 2 to join our other riders in the A main. However, again, I cannot state it enough. If you do not make it in the top 2, you still accumulate points because this acts as our B main. So don't quit. Salvage your points, man. That's all I can say. All right, Sword, I got you, man. Hold on. Actually, Sword, send me a friend request, man, if we're not friends already. Maybe that'll fix that up. There we go. All right, good deal. So I believe it's just 10. Yeah, so 20 riders. Basic math, 10 plus 10 equals 20. All right. And they say people in the motocross committee are stupid.
The fact that you had to add 10 plus 10 kind of defeated our point.
It's called irony.
I can taste it. It's so strong.
All right. Let's see. All right, all right, all right. Our boys are here. I was gonna say something else, but no. Cancel culture is 2021. You can't say that stuff anymore.
All wide, all wide, all wide.
Alt right, alt right, alt right. Just kidding. All right, we're good to go, folks. 5 minutes plus 1 lap. This is our B main / LCQ top 2. Moving on to join our other 10 riders in the A main. Let's drop the gate. So again, our rider of note here in this LCQ is our points leader. I'm the fat friend. Unfortunately for him, his love handles clipped a couple tough blocks and sent him off the track a few times. So he is in here. He's going to be battling it out. Hopefully, for his sake, he'll be able to get that fat ass of his onto the box and celebrate with some McDonald's here tonight. Otherwise, he's going to Burger King. Ouch, and nobody wants that.
Literally no one.
They actually offered to sponsor AOSX, and we told them no, thank you.
I'm sorry, but I am not going to promote a Chiking. I'm just not.
It was garbage. I tried it, thinking it was actually going to be good. Oh my god, it was terrible.
Oh, that was a terrible mistake. You know, speaking of chicken sandwiches, I actually tried KFC's, and I'm going to have to admit that they absolutely slap.
You know what? I tried it. Not that good. Wasn't a fan. Maybe it was just the one I
Really?
went to. Ah, shit.
Well, you know what's funny is I actually don't mind McDonald's chicken sandwich at all, but some days it's great, other days it's like there's nothing there.
All right, so Swerve just lagged out, so since we didn't start the
Top right
race, I'm
where
gonna...
it's at.
Of course. Sorry, guys.
It's always the same no matter where you go.
Swerve, we got you, man. We're gonna get you another invite. I can only do one reset, though, so unfortunately, if it's a no-go after this one, then we're gonna have to move on.
What we could do here is thank our sponsors Netgear for sponsoring our riders to give them better internet, but they haven't reached out yet. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge,
I'm trying, man. Pulp.net,
Right now,
Swap Moto
as
Live,
of right
come on,
now.
where are you at?
All we really got is the fat friends. That's about it.
I mean, what better could you ask for? Two fat diabetic slobs that play video games. It's literally every entity we needed.
That's the dream.
Can I protest Goon for being Goon? Because he literally screwed me like 3 times in that heat. I know I made it, but still.
I mean, if you want to.
The man lives up to his name.
Very fitting name, then. Chameleon, JGR Peen, and Savalance. Okay. And Savalance. All right. Invites are back out. Let the boys file back in one more time, and then we're off and running.
I do have to give you credit, Corey. The on-off line, if you get it right, is quite noticeably faster. I actually used it to make a pass.
Yeah, I saw that. We saw it on the
That
stream.
was pretty slick. That was quite slick. I couldn't believe it actually worked that well. I was like, well, I can't say anything now because I'm sure Corey probably saw this.
Yes, sir. All right, who are we waiting on? Willie Bars. That's our last guy. I think I invited him, but either way, here's another invite. All right, so if you're, again, just tuning in, or if you've still been watching, we're just getting a quick restart. We had Sword lag out just before the gate dropped, so we're going to give him another shot here. Since he lagged out in the heat race too, unfortunately. So
Fix your internet.
honestly, it's more probably the servers than anything.
Yeah.
Good luck getting
Damn
those fixed.
milestone.
That'd be asking too much to fix a simple issue that we shouldn't have.
Fuck is working on 4 games a year.
Or just work on making one good game ever.
They're working on Ride, MXGP, these games, and then one other, I think.
Makes a
think
lot of
it's
sense for
MXGP.
them. Didn't they? What is it they bought? Is it THQ or something they bought out?
No,
No.
I thought it was some other moto company that they bought out, or maybe it's the other way around.
no. Milestone. THQ was
I
purchased
thought they bought out
by.
Nordic. Yeah, Nordic I think got THQ or something.
Yeah,
Uh,
Nordic bought out
THQ got-
THQ and Rainbow.
Okay, that's what it is. That's why they're all together now.
Speaking
right.
of, I keep hearing rumors about this new MVA game coming out early.
NBA.
MVA,
MX
MX versus
versus
ATV.
Oh,
I mean, if
Yeah.
it's even half of what Supercross is, I'd try it.
yeah, then there's also the LCQ Studios game that's been in the works for like 7 years now.
That would be
Yeah.
interesting if, like, out of nowhere it just came out and became, like,
Yeah.
the moto game, like the staple game.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I mean,
THQ
obviously, my heart always lies with the MX versus ATV franchise. That's where my roots are. So,
Fucker got to beta test the Reflex game.
yes, sir. All right, so we're gonna be on our points leader. I'm the fat friend, not in the spot he wants to be in this LCQ. 5 minutes plus 1 lap where anything go
MTJ
wrong.
out front. Darren C's falling in.
Oh.
Oh, Scavney. Ooh. I think Savvy and Sword out front.
Yes, sir. Rainbow Studios,
Small
the
Bean
OGs.
Boy?
My mic was muted. My bad, Vapor.
I hate you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Aaron down.
So up front early, the guy that lagged out, making the best of his second chance here, Sword out front, Willie Bars in second. I'm the fat friend, though, looking to fat his way right by him. He is not going to want to mess around. He wants to hold on to that red plate.
That was a nice turn by Willie, keeping him playing the Barsha move there.
Let's see how this goes. Oh, perfect. Fat friend hits it perfectly and makes the pass.
And Sword.
Makes it stick.
Both of them.
Whoa, Tack Man.
Oh, and Savvy off the track once again.
Excuse me, guys. So up front, we got a 3-rider train right now between Sword, I'm the fat friend, and Willie Bars. 3 riders battling it out for 2 transfer spots. And it looks like somebody went down back here, bumped Nobbies.
I think it was either Savvy or MTJ punted somebody right before the finish.
And I'm the fat friend goes down. He falls back into 4th now, so that could be huge here, folks. We're going to keep our eyes on that. Willie Bars, though, looks like he made a mistake in this section, so he didn't get too far ahead. And Tackman, with a really good start for him, he had a rough go getting lapped in the heat race, so to see him up here battling it out, it's a great rebound for him for sure. But up front, Sword starting to put a little bit of a gap between himself and Willie Bars, who has moved himself into second. Tackman, he messes up there and falls back into 4th. So he loses 2 spots there in the matter of a section. And I'm the fat friend. Hits the section perfect again, back-to-back laps. And he's right up on Willie now. So this is where the battle is, folks. Let's see how clean or not clean these guys go. Oh, and Fat Friend into the inside, makes the pass into second. Willie counter right back. He tries, but does not get the drive. So Fat Friend, and Fat Friend cases. Whoa, Willie Bars.
Oh my goodness.
Playing some chess over here.
This
These two
is
are
a
swapping back
battle.
and forth. Oh, and Fat Friend gets
he
him right
shorts
back.
it.
You love to see it. These two clean battling here. Oh, Willie Bars
Oh
hits
no,
the top block.
Willie.
And that's going to let... Oh, my God.
Oh!
Somebody
It's gonna
just
let Tac-
destroyed themselves.
It's gonna let Tac-Man go after Bump Navi's kills himself.
And after all this, Tac-Man now still holding steady in third, so it's not over yet. So we'll see what Willie Bars can do here if he can mount a charge. Obviously, we've seen he has the speed here on this track tonight, so he'll want to make quick work of Tac-Man here. He cases the triple there. And Tac-Man, look, at hits the quad. Good for him. Good ride from Tac-Man here. But we got Sword and I'm the Fat Friend out front looking to check out at this point. They have about a 4-second lead on Willie Bars right now in third. Tac-Man, and then we got Steez and Savvy Lance right now. Honestly, we got a freight train right here. We got 5 battles going on right here, or a battle between 5 riders, I should say. And
Jason
oh,
hit it a little bit. Oh, squids.
oh,
Squids.
oh,
Yep.
oh!
Yep. Squids.
Welcome to the amateur class, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man!
B-main of the amateurs.
So we got some craziness going on over here, to say the least. We'll just leave it at that.
Everybody's flying everywhere. It looks like Pastrana land out here.
All right. So we got Chameleon back here. We got Steez. We got MTJ. Peen Boy trying to take that 2-stroke and gap these guys. Get the hell out of that train. Bump Navi's rocking 5th place right now. He's in his own world. Then we got Tac-Man in 4th. Willie Bars still 3rd. It's about, I want to say about 6 seconds. So it's going to take some very bad luck from either Sword or I'm the Fat Friend to go ahead and get into that transfer spot. But right now, Sword, man, and as I say that, Fat Friend goes off the track and goes down. Willie Bars, where is Willie? He is right here, so that may have been the opening he needs as we are going to come to the wipe. Oh, and he goes down! Fat Friend goes down again with the double crash going into the whoop section. Willie Bars has moved himself into 2nd place after thinking possibly his night was done. And now our points leader is in panic mode here, folks, because we are coming to the white flag next time by.
Just throwing it out there. Just trying to
Oh,
give people
man.
a chance. Crashing left and right.
And
Had it in the bag and everything too.
And he really muscles the bike over and hits the triple section. Oh, and he cases the final one. So, but Sword coming around. So we are at the final lap here. The white flag is out. Sword comfortably out front right now. But the battle here is between Willie Bars and On the Fat Friend. How nice, how dirty will they get? Pretty much anything goes here on the final lap, especially for the final transfer spot. We'll see how they take it here. They both opt to go over. Interesting there. Like we noted earlier, the step on, step off is the faster line, but this one arguably may be a little safer, just not as fast. Fat Friend gets a really good run through the whoops and closes in that gap on Willie. Here we go, folks. Buckle up. Fat Friend's with the superior speed in the whoop section, even though the weight you would think it would not be in his favor, but it is. But here we go, the all-pivotal final rhythm section. Oh, and Fat Friend cases it. So does Willie. Oh my god. Wheelie scrub, my guy. Wheelie scrub. Oh! We got 2 quarters left, folks. How crazy is this going to get? Fat Friend needs to send it. Oh, and he goes, shows him a wheel. Willie go to the inside. Oh, no! Willie Bars gets reset. No!
Oh, my goodness.
No! I'm the Fat Friend praying to the Chipotle gods, gets a gift. Willie Bars tried to protect that inside and unfortunately got reset by doing so, allowing I'm the Fat Friend to qualify and make his... Oh my god.
God, you
Willie
hate to see
Bars,
that
my
for Willie
dude.
Bars.
That
You
is
hate to see
pain.
it.
That is pain.
Our hearts go out to those close to our dear friend Willie Bars.
Oh, I'm pouring one out for the homie right now, man. Oh my god.
That's right. One in the glass, one on the grave.
Wow.
That sucks, man.
Congratulations, though, to Squirt
yeah.
on his first ever win here. He gets the reset and makes the best of it there, and he picks up his first AOSX win in our B main here. So he will move on along with I'm the Fat Friend, again getting that Chipotle magic. Oh my God.
Wow, what a finish.
Willie Bars, man, oh my God, my heart goes out to you, my friend. That is rough. You're still going to get third place points, so again, your championship hopes are still not completely over. But holy crap. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I mean, that was... Oof. Jesus Christ. Welcome to AOSX, ladies and gentlemen. My lord. All right, so... Yeah, hashtag do away with flat corners. I agree, Willie. I agree, man. Unfortunately, though, I mean, you had to do that just because Fat Friend was right there, and you knew he was going to dive to the inside there. Like, you had to protect, so obviously see the logic behind your move. That is just rough. I mean, honestly, that's why I really do hate the diagonal start straight fit crossovers, because it can screw you over so many times there, especially since it's not so... or the track editor doesn't really recognize it that well. Good lord, though. That is rough. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So how the hell are we going to top that? These A-main guys need to step up and put on a show for us tonight, because that was something. But we're getting our invites out right now. We'll be ready to rock and roll here momentarily. Let's see, Rick Rock. All right, so invites are sent. Well, most of them. Let me make sure. Dynap, yep.
I don't know
Samuel
if you should
YCB.
invite that goon guy or not. He's pretty dangerous on track. He's a hazard.
Oh my gosh. Look, it seems like every time I do that spin out in the corners, it's always in front of you, and I always end up turning broadside to turn around
in front of me, knocked hay bales in front of me.
Well, okay, the hay bales I didn't know about, but the turn backwards thing I've done in front of you a lot, and every time I do that, I try to turn around and get going again, and I turn broadside and block the whole track. So I thought maybe if I just sit still and completely narrow, Vapor will see my bright red kit coming from that table, and he might know to either cut down or go high. Nope. I mean, you went straight into the all red everything that I had. But
He's like
I
deer in a headlight.
dude, I've felt terror. I almost threw my entire race away because I was gonna pull over when I got that warning and give it up for you, and I was gonna take fifth. And had I done that, I would have choked.
That's alright. We both made it. Although I will say that at least you didn't do what Freddie did to me. That was actually bad enough. I sent a protest in.
That's what
He's pretty clean with me, but
dude,
yeah,
I don't know what got into him. He's normally fine, but he straight up booted me and then tried it again, and I brake checked him, and he about went off the
I like
berm.
it. I like physical racing. He's not like really being
Well,
punty.
it wouldn't be bad, but he like legit tried to punt me. Like it wouldn't be bad if it wasn't for that.
He's usually not like that from what I've seen. He's just like a really bar-to-bar J-Law type of guy.
Yeah, he might have just got antsy. I don't know, but it still wasn't right. Like when he did it the second time is what pissed me off. The first time I'm like, no big deal, I'm in third. The second time he just tried it again, and I brake checked because I knew it was coming.
Yeah, good call, Access. Depending on who's on the podium tonight, we'll get them here in the booth and get a post-race interview with our top three here tonight. And it looks like all 12 of our boys are in here now. So we're just waiting on them to ready up, and then we'll get the show on the road. All right, so we're just waiting on Bean and Freddie.
Willie said my season has been so JS7 2016.
I know, I saw that. Accurate, man.
That's
Oof.
awesome. He said retiring. I'm just now getting to go through these.
All right, our boys are ready. Time to drop the gate. 20 minutes plus one lap. Our A main. We'll see, man. Points are close here again. 9 points separate the top three right now. Anything can happen. As we've seen, there's been some fireworks so far tonight. At least in the second heat race in the LCQ. The first heat was pretty boring. Dynamic kind of checked out and took off there. He pulled an Axis and just cleaned house.
All right, fellas.
Good luck, man.
Thanks.
Don't fuck up in front of me, Chode.
I'll try not to, man.
All right, folks. So here we go. This is our rider lineup. 19, Bean Smoked. On the Fat Friend, our points leader. Rick Rock, third place in the points. Dynamic Snipes, our two-time winner so far on the season, our only repeat winner. Will he make it number 3? We got our round 3 winner, Goon. Sword making his first A-main here tonight. Welcome to the show, Sword. We got Freddy QX11, Luke Sparks. I have a Fat Friend currently sitting second in the points. Samuel YZB, and it's Vapor 740. So we are ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Our boys are ready. Let's drop the gate. Talon, any predictions? Who you got? Are you muted? Maybe not. All right, so we're going to stick on our points leader here. Oh, and he gets a rough start, but man, Goon with another great start. Unfortunately for him, he gets pushed out wide. And it looks like Cheesehead. Look at Cheese. Gets your whole shot here, folks. So Cheese took Goon's comments earlier to heart, and he's wanted to put on a show. We got Cheese out front, Vapor second. Points leader, I'm a Fat Friend with a desperately good start there. He needed that. Rick Rock in fourth. Freddy right now in fifth. Then we got I Have a Fat Friend, Bean Smoked, Samuel YZB, Goon, Luke Sparks, Sword, and Dynamic Snipes. So this is a big one right now here, folks. So Dynamic Snipes, arguably your favorite to win this round. He is buried in the pack. Let's see what he can do. Oh, and Cheesehead goes down right as Axis. Says go Cheese. So Cheese said, I took that personal and immediately tipped over the bike. But we got It's Vapor out front, and he is going to be your first to the finish line. So It's Vapor 740 leads us around for our first full lap. I'm the Fat Friend, your points leader right now in second, with Freddy right up on him there, and Rick Rock. So we got a 4-rider train right here, folks. But Cheesehead, he's not out of it just yet, and it looks like he changed his kit from the heat race. So Cheese looking to try to get some good mojo there. I have a Fat Friend right on him, though, in 6th. And then we got Bean, Samuel, Goon, Snipes, Luke Sparks, and Sword rounding out the field here. So the boys are still filing in here, trying to get comfortable. We got a battle right here, though, between Samuel and Beansmoke. So we'll stick on this for right now. Everyone else is kind of single file for the moment. As I say that, Goon, man, he just pulled up right on him. Oh, and Samuel. I'll go ahead and give Samuel a little warning there. I don't think that was intentional, though. I think it was just 2 riders coming together. Not much space he can do there with a 90-degree corner. Oh, damn. Samuel YZB just kamikazed himself there. Oof. But back up front here, folks. We're going to go back up here. We got Vapor in the lead. Freddy QX11 looking to make that pass. Oh, he comes up short a couple times there. But damn, I'm the Fat Friend now. Right there. So we got a 3-rider battle early on here. We're about 2.5 minutes plus 1 lap into our aim in here tonight. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is round 5 of the AOSX Amateur Series from AOSX Charlotte. As always, SX Corey here calling the action. Talon 214 is also here, but he stepped away, so he'll be back here momentarily. We also have I Have a Fat Friend and Cheesehead battling it out here 4th and 5th, but it looks like Rick Rock gets by Cheese. Oh, and it looks like, is that Vapor? Yes, it is. So Vapor falls out of the lead, and he drops 3 positions down to 4th. So we got a nice battle here brewing, folks. Oh, and Freddy hits a tough block, and they both case the finish lines. We're going 3 wide here, folks. So we got Freddy and the Fat Friends. That sounds like the name of a band. I like the name of that. Freddy and the Fat Friends. I'll copyright that one. That's mine. But Vapor, oh my god, Vapor with a hell of a wheelie scrub gets to the inside of our points leader and takes third with aggression there. Oh, and as I say that, Fat Friend gives him a run. He checks up. Smart move there. Live to ride another day. But he gives it right back to him, though. Little rub there. Gotta give him the rub. Yeah, we are in for a show here, folks. We got our top 4 right now, all within about a second of each other. Top 5 now. Rick Rock has entered the chat. And then last round's winner, Dynamic Snipes, has crawled his way from dead last after the first lap. Big cross the finish line in 12th. So he has moved his way halfway up through the field. He is now in the top 6, and he has caught this train. So that may be bad news for the rest of the field. Cheesehead has dropped into 7th. Oh, and Freddie leading falls down, and he goes from 1st to 7th. Look how close this pack is, folks. This is insanity right now. So we got Vapor, the Fat Friends, Dynamic Snipes, Rick Rock, Freddy, and Cheese all on the same stretch right here. I mean, look at that. See, you saw Vapor into the lead there. Damn, we are in for a treat here, folks. This is just past the quarter mark of the race. And we got 7 riders here within about 2.5 seconds. 8 riders, as Freddie is falling like a domino right now. He was leading a lap and a half ago, and he has now fallen back into 8th. And Luke Sparks and Goon right now looking to desperately latch on and get that DRS and catch up to the main train. Goon definitely can ride better than this, so you know he wants to put in some good laps, finish out strong. We got Bean Smoked and Sword rounding out the field here. Oh, Bean Smoke just died. But out front, leading the cavalry over here, we got It's Vapor looking for his first win of the season. We have 14.5 plus a lap to go left, though, so plenty of time. And Dynamic Snipes has almost completely completed the comeback here. From dead last after the first lap, he is now in 2nd place. And he has Vapor right in his sights. Will he make the pass quick, or is he going to bide his time and wait for Vapor to make a mistake? We'll find out here shortly, folks. And there's the mistake. Vapor cases that little double. And Snipes is going to get right on him, and he's going to make the pass. So Snipes goes for the triple, and makes the pass on Vapor. Moves himself in the lead, and now has already opened up a little bit of a sizable gap. Cheesehead, though. Cheesehead 119 into 3rd. Look at him go. Cheese looking for his first podium of the season. His current best finish is a 5th, I believe, in round 2. We got Rick Rock and Samuel YZB right on him, though, for 4th and 5th. And then Freddie. Both of the, oh my god, where did that happen? So both of the Fat Friends falling off the pace there. They have fallen to 7th and 8th, but honestly, just one mistake can send you from 1st to 8th at this point with how close this field is. So honestly, it's just going to come down to who can put in clean laps and not crash. Even if you case some jumps in that rhythm section, as long as you don't crash, I think you have a good shot at still finishing at the top of this train. Oh, and look at that. I have a Fat Friend split Samuel and his teammate there. Gets a 2-fer in the whoop section. What a move from him. Man, this rhythm section is eating these guys up, man, I'll tell you. So we got our 7th, 6th, 5th, and 4th all right here battling it out. Meanwhile, up front, Vapor and Dynamic Snipes battling it out. So the battle is on, folks. Looks like Snipes may have made a mistake there because he was starting to gap Vapor, or Vapor just hit another gear there, and he is on him now. So we got a battle. Vapor saying, I'm not letting this go without a fight. You're going to have to work for this win if you want that 3rd win of the season. As I say that, he cases the triple. So what do I know? But we're going to go back here, continue watching this battle, as I'll keep tabs on the front too and see if that gap narrows down a little bit more. But oh man, Luke Sparks now. So our top 9 all still bunched up here. Goon, Bean, and Sword, unfortunately for them, they're out kind of in their own world right now. So the main battle is right here in the long rhythm section. watching all of these guys run through. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 riders all right here within about 2 seconds of each other. So, yeah, let's see. Who's leading this charge? So we got Samuel YZB in 4th, and this drops down all the way to 9th. So one mistake from any of these guys can send you from 4th to 9th and vice versa. So we're definitely going to keep an eye out on this as we're just about to hit the halfway mark with about another lap to go. Cheesehead, though, solid ride from Cheese. You love to see it, looking for his first AOSX podium. He is currently rocking 3rd, and he's got Vapor in his sights, so it may not be over just yet for him. He may not be content with 3rd. He may want 2nd. And, even 1st, if Snipes can make a couple of mistakes here, that's going to open the door for both of them. As you can see, as I say right there, he cases that section. Vapor hits it clean, so he's going to pick up about a 2.5 or so, thanks to those mistakes from Dynamic. And again, and Vapor hits the tough block there as he's rounding the flat corner there, and that's going to, again, allow Cheese to pull in a little bit more. So Cheese is doing some clean laps there, doing what he needs to do as we just hit the halfway mark. So we got 10 minutes plus 1 lap to go. Once again here, folks, this is round 5 of the AOSX Amateur Series from AOSX Charlotte. And we are halfway through our A main of the evening, watching chaos unfold. Dynamic Snipes currently out front, looking for his 3rd win on the season. So this would be a huge, huge bump for him, especially with our points leader and 2nd place in the points right now. Actually, and even 3rd. So we got 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in the point standings right now, 7th, 8th, and 9th, and Dynamic Snipes out front. So that's huge for points. We may have a new points leader at the end of the night here, folks. We may have to keep tabs on that. But yeah, Snipes is out front, again, putting in clean laps. Cheesehead, though, looks like he may have made a mistake because Samuel YZB is right up on him now. So he is now in DRS zone, looking to make a pass and get himself onto the podium there. So they both opt for the step on, step off through this section here. Again, it is the faster way through if you hit that wheelie scope correct. And Cheese makes a little mistake there, allowing Samuel to close ever so slightly on him. But again, it's not that much. So, you know what? Hey, Vapor is keeping Snipes honest. I'll tell you. He's only got that little section of a gap there, and Snipes somehow muscles the bike over there. So, let's see how Vapor gets through. He hits it as well. Cheese goes for it. He's going for the quad. And he's going to case it. And Samuel does it. Oh, and he closes right back up on him. So Samuel YZB right on Cheese, giving him everything he's got right now. If he can make quick work of Cheesehead, he can set his sights on Vapor with some clear track and try to get 2nd. Samuel to the inside, though. Oh, and he gets enough to get over the finish line, not case it. Oh, Samuel. Samuel makes the pass on Cheese. Will it stick, though? No. Cheesehead gets right back by him with a slightly better alternate line through that rhythm section. So Cheesehead, he wants that podium, man. He is not going to let that go down without a fight. Oh, as I say that, Cheese just endos over the bars. God, Cheese. You hate to see that. And that allows Freddy to get by Cheese now. So Cheese falls back to 5th, but he's right there. I have a fat friend. It's on the trail now. He smells blood. He smells food. He wants to get up in there because now a podium is still within reason for him. And then our points leader, I'm the fat friend, out here, riding his own race right now from the looks of it. Again, a couple of mistakes. There's still a lot of time. 7 minutes plus a lap to go. A podium is not out of the question here. So it's still a wide open race. But our top 2, Sword, good deal, man. Thank you very much for moving out of the way. Oh, no, 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 Sword. Oh, no. He was trying to get around him there. Oh, you hate to see that. I know for a fact Vapor will not be happy with that one whatsoever. Sword was trying to get out of the way, and it looks like he slid out there, and then Vapor just creamed right into him. And in doing so, unfortunately for Vapor, Snipes now has the entire rhythm section lead. And on top of that, he's got Samuel, Freddy, and Cheese right hot on his heels here. And I have a Fat Friend, so damn. From going to about a second and a half, 2 seconds away from Snipes for the lead, Vapor now has fallen into third and could possibly lose more positions. Is this where Vapor puts his head down and regroups here, or is he going to collapse and lose a couple more positions as they go 3 wide over the finish line? And I have a Fat Friend gets a 2 for there, so he moves from from 6th to 4th. Oh, but Cheesehead has something to say about that. Cheese wants that post-game Big Mac. He moves himself back into 4th. Samuel follows back, so right there, one section, Fat Friend moves from 4th down into 6th again. So again, we'll keep our eyes on this here, folks. Woohoo! Fat Friend showing a wheel there to Samuel. But again, back up here, Vapor has moved back into 2nd. This will be Vapor's best finish if he holds on to 2nd. But obviously, he's not going to be thrilled with Sword there and what happened. That was just a very, very unfortunate incident where no good deed goes unpunished, if you will. Sword was trying to get out of the way and lost control of the bike and ended up taking Vapor down with him. But right here, here's the battle. We got 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. 4 riders battling it out desperately for that final podium position here. Not that Vapor's out of the woods yet. One mistake from him, and he's right back into this pile of riders. But again, we got Freddy, Samuel, I have a Fat Friend, and Cheesehead all battling it out here. And again, as they stand right now, we may have a new points leader tonight, folks. Dynamic Snipes, as they run right now with I'm the Fat Friend in 7th, he may lose the points lead here. So we'll have to keep a close eye on that and see how that pans out with I have a Fat Friend status as well, and Rick Rock obviously too. Oh, and Cheese, look at Cheese getting the quad, and he makes the pass on Samuel. Pushed him a little wide there, but he had the momentum, so not warning worthy. Warning worthy. Holy moly. Words. Woo, and Samuel goes right back to the inside and takes it right back from Cheese. Great drive. And he pulls up right on Fat Friend now, too. So great run through that rhythm section from Samuel. You love to see that. The Yams are picking it up week by week, folks. The speed is getting better. The riders are getting faster. The action's getting closer all around. So great to see it here as these guys look to make the bump up to the pro class. Again, for those of you tuning in, watching, you can race the pro series. So even though, even though you're an amateur, you are allowed to race the pro series on Friday night. So get signed up. Join the fun, man. We have good times, some really fun tracks. We're coming up on round 6 of the pro series here this coming week. Oh, and Vapor made a mistake. And now Freddy, oh, what a move by Freddy. But Vapor, oh, look at that. Look at the gamesmanship there between these two. You love to see that. Vapor brake checking Freddy. And Freddy with a really nice square up there on him. Is he going to force the issue? No, he doesn't. I thought he was going to show him a wheel there, but he figures, hey, there's 2 minutes plus a lap to go. Plenty of time. He's right here. He's not going anywhere. And again, I have a Fat Friend right there. Samuel and Cheese, unfortunately, have fallen off the pace a little bit. Your points leader, well, at least at the time, I'm the Fat Friend. He is in 7th right now, trying to catch Cheese and salvage every point he can, because that may be the difference between him holding that red plate headed into round 6. And remember, this is an 8-round series, folks, so this is the start of the second half of the season here tonight. Now we got Goon and Brick Rock here in 9th and 10th. Bean Smoke riding his own race, and then Sword back here in 12th. But up front, again, Dynamic Snipes putting on another clinic here. He was dead last after the first lap, folks. So he came through the field, and he made that pass on Vapor about halfway through the moto, maybe a little earlier than that, and started to gap him here. But poor Vapor, with the unfortunate mistake of, well, not mistake, but some Ken Roxon-esque lapper luck there. Sword was trying to move out of the way for him and slid out, and in doing so, Vapor actually ended up hitting him. So you hate to see that. Let me give Bean a... Thank you, Bean. Much appreciated, my friend. Alright, we're going to stick on this right here. So Cell's Fat Friend made a mistake, so he was in fourth. Samuel got by him. And now Cheese is right back up on here, looking to equalize his best finish. Again, fifth in round 2, so he's looking to better that, or at least get to that, and get back into fifth. But let's see, Snipes is right here. Yeah, he's going to come to the white flag here, folks, so we're going to have 1 to go. And Vapor has opened up a little bit of a gap on Freddy QX11. So we'll go ahead and see. So if they finish as is right now, Vapor is already in the chat, so we'll get a post-race interview from him. You know that's going to be electric, to say the least. Dynamic Snipes and Freddy, I'll message them and see if they want to join as well. But Snipes coming over here to the white flag here. So 1 to go. He is going to take home his 3rd win of the season here, if he holds on. Again, lag and things can always happen, but we'll see if that commentator luck really comes into play here, huh? What a ride from Snipes. I'm interested in seeing the lap times overall and seeing if they were able to dip into the low 102s. And see, let's see. So yeah, Fat Friend with a 102.339, your fastest qualifier of the night. We'll see if Snipes was able to better that here in the main event. But great ride from Snipes. What can he say? He put on a show. He had to work for it tonight, folks. He definitely did not make it easy on himself. He's getting a bad, horrific start there. Dead last out of the first lap there. But he charged through the pack, and about 8 minutes in, he made the pass into the lead and has not looked back since. So 1 more turn to go as he comes down the start straight. Your round 5 winner from AOSX Charlotte is Dynamic Snipes. So Snipes picks up the win. We're going to stick on here. We got Vapor, Freddy, and Samuel battling it out for this final spot. So Vapor will come home in second, and Samuel goes for the inside. Does not make it stick. So Vapor second, Freddy third, Samuel fourth. Cheesehead gets by Fat Friend. So that is huge for the points, folks. Cheesehead equals his best finish of the season with another 5th. I have Fat Friend comes home in 6th. I'm the Fat Friend, your points leader, current points leader. We'll see about that after points are updated. He comes home 7th. Rick Rock 8th. Luke Sparks 9th. Goon 10th. And then Bean Smoke rounding out the field. 11th with Sword in 12th. So again, congratulations to Dynamic Snipes. Your 3-race winner here picks up yet another dub. We're going to go ahead and see if he wants to join us for the post-race interview.
Good stuff tonight, fellas. I'm out.
See you again. All right, let me message Freddy too. So again, bear with us 1 minute, folks. I'm just saying if our podium riders want to join us in the booth for a post-race interview. You know, show some life here in the amateur class. But holy moly, what a race, everyone here tonight. Once again, congratulations to Dynamic Snipes on another incredible performance here. Vapor getting on the box for the first time, I believe. This is his first podium of the season, coming home with second.
Oh my God.
Wait your turn, Drama Queen.
I'm just breathing.
All right. So
I
let's
want him to
see.
come in here. I want to hear what he says.
Okay, so Freddie, understandably, he's in the UK. It's 2 a.m., so he has to be quiet, so he can't join us, unfortunately. But great ride from Freddie, getting another third. So back-to-back thirds for Freddie here in his first two races in AOSX. Uh, Dynamic Snipes, unfortunately, he is not responding. So uh, I think we're just going to call it as it is right now. So again, congratulations to Dynamic Snipes. It's Vapor and Freddy QX11, our top three here tonight on the podium. Samuel Wisey be a great ride from him as well with another heater. He was in the 102s there. Who is that? Rick Rock with a 1019. Look at Rick Rock go. What a lap from him there. Too bad, unfortunately, he couldn't put together the consistency there. Cheesehead with a fifth. Your points leader. I'm the fat friend in seventh. Again, we'll tally up the points here in a bit, folks, but we may have a new points leader. We'll take a look at that here momentarily. But we do have our second place finisher on the evening here. It's Vapor 740 here. And Vapor, I'm sure we all want to know how what you thought of the unfortunate incident that that occurred there for you when coming up on lap traffic.
Oh God! Oh, talk about making your gut crunch. Because I was like, oh, he's not gonna hit me. He's not gonna be in the way. And I was like, oh God.
Yeah, and in full transparency, he was trying to get out of the way from you and then just slid out. And then,
Oh no,
unfortunately,
I
at
could
that
tell he
point,
was. Yeah, no, I could tell he was just trying to get out of the way. It wasn't no big deal. I was just like, well, it happens. But I was like, damn it, like it
Yeah.
had to happen right there.
Yeah,
But
that was
oh
rough.
no, that was insane. And I was trying to sniff the BP off of Snipes, and I just couldn't. I mean, I didn't put my best laps together till probably halfway through after Freddie pissed me off again. And after he made me mad, I just started chugging that. I ran that 102.3, and I'm like, all right, let's do this. Let's keep going.
Yeah. No, that was
I
a
regret, I regretfully admit that your triple line is fast if I can hit it.
when I tell you, man. It's a little harder, but it definitely uh
Well, I
yeah.
figured out that's that little bit of scrub on that double. If you can get that and get the back wheel down, then you can hit it just perfect. But oh God, if you just slightly miss it, you're looking at like 6 seconds off. Like you're done.
Yeah.
That was one hell of a battle, battling back from fifth place like 3 times.
Yeah, I mean honestly, like the first 10 minutes of that race, the top 9 riders were all within about 2.5 seconds of each other. I mean, one
Oh
mistake
God, that
and
what was it? I think I wadded on that long rhythm and like 4 people passed me.
yeah,
I
exactly
wadded
that.
somewhere and there was like 4 people and I'm like, oh my God, where did you all come from?
Yep. No, 100%, man. Like it was unbelievable. Like everyone was so glued together that first half of the boat, and even after that, I mean, obviously, Snipes checked out, and then you started to pull away from the other group of riders. But third through like seventh were all right there within about a second of each other.
Oh God, that was wild. Everybody was on there. I mean, the lap times speak for themselves. Everybody was riding good that round.
Yeah,
But the wild part is that a technical track like this, you would think people struggle, but it's weird how you get to the A main and you've raced it and just something clicks in your head and you can just lap after lap after lap after lap. But nah, I tried to catch up to him. At one point I pulled him a second time even after I crashed, but I just his consistency is just on par. I mean, even if he's running 103s, he's not running less than that, and that's a wicked combo.
yep, yeah. No, absolutely. Snipes again, just putting on a show here tonight. He like I was
Oh,
mentioning multiple
he's still in
times.
Axis mode.
You know, he got a very rough start. He was dead last after the first lap, and then he made it count. He put his head down and ran you guys down. Fortunately for him, the field was so close together that he just had to navigate his way through there and not be destroyed, and he would have been okay.
Yeah. I do have to, while we're on stream, make note that I absolutely did not mean to kill I'm the fat friend in the flat corner. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I didn't
I
know.
tried to pass him on the inside, and I literally, like, when I said, like, I could have literally gave him a high five and not knocked him over in real life, and he just exploded. I felt so bad. I was like, I wasn't trying. Like, he kind of ran me wide in the turn before, and then I got up on the inside of him. And I'm like, I'm just gonna go on the inside because he, you know how you slide out wide in the S turn, so he slid. I cut the inside and quarried it, and then right as I came around, it just blew him off the bike. I'm like, no.
Right.
It's like, I know I'm gonna get an Instagram post about that one.
Yep. All right, let's see. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it here tonight. We're going to go ahead and get the results posted here, add up the points, and, recap here. But again, this is round 5 of the AOSX Amateur Series. Round 6 of the AOSX Pro Series this Friday night. Get signed up now. Once again, amateurs are allowed to race. In the meantime, if you're looking for something to race tomorrow night, go check out SX Summer Series. They're running their 250s tomorrow. Also, No Limit Nationals are running their 450 round 3, I believe, tomorrow. Go get signed up there at No Limit Nationals on Instagram. Give them some love. Great series over there. So, again, congratulations to Dynamic Snipes on the win. And we'll see you guys next week.